Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Wednesday, and we're going to do our daily reading and take a look at current energy and the influences around that. I'm going to use the light seer today. I am thinking about changing up my daily format a little bit, um, but I'm not sure how yet, so I'm just kind of running through ideas. I want to do more of the astrology ones, but I run out of time. So um, let's get started here. What do we need to know? Okay. Current situation. Nine of Pentacles. Present influence. Three of Wands. Future influence. Two of Wands. Kind of goes backwards. What we don't see, what we are unaware of. Four of Wands. Wow. What to watch for. Five of Pentacles. And unexpected. Death. Challenge. High Priestess. Strength. Star. Nice. Nice. And where does this lead? Four of Cups. Where after that? She just looks so bored. Boy, though, I think like I said where after that, and I got Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so advice, please. Four of Pentacles and bottom of the deck, the Fool. We've been having this newer energy anyway lately. Something new happening, beginning, starting. And sometimes when we're doing daily ones, you have to think of it in really small chunks. And also to keep in mind, so let's say we do a reading and something new happening or something new beginning. Well, that doesn't mean that that same situation is going to come up in the reading the next day, because these are daily ones. So you kind of have to, it sometimes will go back and forth. And that's what especially I'm finding out here. But this Fool is, so the bottom of the deck is to me like something just kind of like the basis of what's happening here. And I do feel like there is some kind of new beginning happening, and it's a little nerve-wracking. And the reason why I get that is the Fool, the leap of faith and that kind of thing. Or normally, like, I'm really all about the Fool, the daydreamy type. Let's just do this. Let's not think too much. And I think that's a good energy to take. But sometimes being an adult, when we do that, there's other consequences, whether it's people around us, job, money, all of those other things. When we just go, oh, I want to do it. Well, am I going to survive? When you're young, it's so much easier to do that. But anyway, so I get a kind of a feeling of a little bit of nerve-wracking energy, not huge stress, anything. I don't have any stress cards. I just kind of get this hesitation to do it. So the current, excuse me, the current situation is the Nine of Pentacles. And I do, I feel like where you're at now, it feels, you're just comfortable. You're comfortable. You've done what you're supposed to do. You're in a good place overall. And she's happy. The card is a really, a feel good card. However, I feel like it feels kind of, okay, so the Three of Wands is in the present influence, and I feel that's what's happened. There's this expectation, or not expectation, like where you're waiting for something, and something's happening, but it's just really hard to see it all coming together. That's what I feel like the Three of Wands is that. And two, the High Priestess being in the challenge, that's why I'm kind of going there, is because it feels like there is this, I know there's something happening here, but I don't have my hands on it. I don't have my hands on it yet, and I'm not sure what it is exactly. but your gut is telling you that. And that's why this is here, is because you're waiting for that. You're waiting to see that. You want to see that. The future influence is the Two of Wands, which to me is about planning. Um, Several of the decks show, a map, or, people talking about it. But here I feel like she is planning. She's kind of looking out, kind of a daydream a little bit, but putting the pieces together. This is what I should do next. This is where I should go. This is how I should get there. So I feel like that Two of Wands energy here is about, I feel like because you can't quite touch things yet, um, you're still thinking about what to do next, how to get there. And so that's why it's kind of it's going back one because of that. So Four of Wands is in the what you are unaware of. And I feel like there is something good happening around you. The Four of Wands is a celebration card, but I feel like um, I feel like because you're unaware of it, somebody's celebrating you. This doesn't mean love. It can mean love, but I think it has something to do with this new beginning. And you don't see that. You don't see the response that you're getting for the work you've done, all of those things. You're just, what you see is you don't have your hands on it yet. And that's kind of a little bit frustrating. But I feel like something is definitely happening. What to watch for is to sulk and think that don't go into the like, I don't have anything. Don't let that energy of waiting for this new thing or waiting to see how it all pans out to put you in a position where you feel like kind of destitute to some degree or another. Watch for that. Watch for that energy of something kind of bringing you down. And I don't think it's someone or a disappointment. It's more you, because of the weight, because you don't have your hands on it. So just be careful of that energy and allowing that to take over. You don't want that. You don't need that energy. So the Death is in your unexpected. I do feel like there's going to be an energy of change. I feel like you're going to see yourself change. Definitely, the Death card, it's in unexpected, but I feel like all of this is so hard because it's the weight, and that's why this will come in unexpectedly. I think you're going to see all of the changes that are happening, but it takes a bit. I mean, I don't think it happens right away. Here's why. I think I'll talk about the Two of Wands that leads to the Four of Cups and the Queen of Swords, because I feel like that's all planning. That's still figuring things out. That's still going, no, I don't want that. I want something different. So now I go to the Queen of Swords and I'm going to figure this out. But I think you will see some changes happening regardless here soon. The transformation is happening, and sometimes when we have a transformation happening, we don't see it right away. And I know this for a fact. So when you lose weight, especially if you've been, at a certain weight for a long time, you look in the mirror and you see yourself that size, and you could lose 30 pounds. And you look in the mirror, it's really hard to see the change. Like, you still don't see it. It takes a while for your image to translate to the new you. I mean, even to yourself, and even though you've done it, that's what this is. That's what this feeling is that things are changing, things are happening, but you're not going to see it right away, and you will, and that's the unexpected. So that High Priestess is in your challenge, and the reason why I think it's there is because there's something happening, but you can't put your hands on it. And it's a challenge only because it makes you second guess your intuition. Even though this is all supposed to happen, something's coming in, you can feel it, it, but you don't have your hands on it. And so this now becomes a challenge to you. The Star is your strength. This is saying that all of the work you're putting in here Don't lose that hope, that faith, that energy, that guide. The stars guiding you. So keep going. So, in other words, this is saying, yes, your intuition is correct. Keep following where you're going. Stay on the path. Stay on what you're doing. Keep that hopeful energy up. It's really important. Four of Cups is in your, where this all leads. So I feel like because you're not putting your hands on things yet, and the Two of Wands in the future, that this is saying, no, I don't want that. I want these things, or this is just not happening the way I want, and I'm still bored, or whatever. Like, I'm just not in that place yet. But you feel like you should be. Again, that's why the High Priestess is there. So it's kind of a frustrating, um, because I think this is like waiting for that one thing that you think is supposed to happen. So what this leads to is the Queen of Swords, and I feel like that is the energy of you going, well, maybe I need to look at this differently. Maybe I need to take an intellectual, take this intellectually. And I feel like where this leads is exactly that. Like, you stepping back and go, okay, I'm going to take on the persona of this queen. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to think about things. I'm going to, figure it out. And I feel like that queen is a really good energy. I'm going to pull a couple more cards on it really quick. Yeah, it's weird. The Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. I think what that is saying is that you're going, okay, well, this is over. And there's something that I think what's over is kind of the planning. There is the disappointment card here, though, too. So I feel like because you don't have your hands on what you feel like is supposed to be happening yet, that's again the queen. So know that the queen actually energy is good because you need that to get out of your funk. You need that to end the funk. This is all that is. And then, to see where you want to be. And instead, of getting disappointed, the queen is you're going, no, I don't need to be disappointed. I think the queen is like all about going, I want to know where I'm going, and I'm going to figure it out. Because when she's in thought, and when she's using her intellect, which is what they're known for, and their voice, you're going to head you're going to get what you need. And I think with that star there too, keep that in mind. Four of Pentacles is in your advice. Hang in there, man. So, the Four of Pentacles is about saving something, keeping something close to your vest. Sometimes they talk about when you're holding on too tightly, you're not leaving room for anything else. But I don't think that's what this is. I think it's saying hang in there, because there's some really good cards here. But I feel like you might get in your own head. And that could be the queen too. Because it could be. But don't, use the queen energy instead of getting in your own head. Stay on path, stay on course, stay. The star is in your strength. I mean, that's huge. That's a big card to be in a strength. I mean, and High Priestess is a big card to be in challenge, but I think it's only challenging you because you don't have hands on yet. And that's normal, right? Until we have our hands on, it's so frustrating if we don't see it. This is hang in there, keep doing. Remember, you have what you need to move forward, and you do. Like, this is a huge reminder of that. So this new Fool energy is exciting, but because you're not seeing the benefits right away, it can lead to, I think this reading is here specifically so you don't go and say, no, I can't do this anymore. I feel like it's saying, like, don't get in your own head. Don't let yourself go down, feeling destitute just because you don't see it right now. Star is in your strength, and that's the biggest card to remember here. It really is. It really is. It's huge. Anything else we need to know today, please? just take some time, take a minute. Don't, this is, another piece. Just don't feel like, take a step back, take a nap, let yourself heal, let yourself do the things you need to do. Don't, you know, don't, don't let yourself get into any kind of bunch. Like, don't do it. Enjoy the ride right now. Three of Wands, Two of Wands, enjoy that ride. Because even though you don't have your hands on it, remember, some part of the whole excitement of anything new is the journey itself. And so instead of allowing yourself to get worried, this is in what you don't see. So enjoy the journey, enjoy it. Four of Wands. This is celebration. I mean, they're having a good time. They're enjoying the day, the moment. And I think that's what this is saying. Enjoy the journey. Don't always feel like you have to control the journey. Let the journey happen. That's hard to say. Now I'm a flippin' Aries, man. I just said don't let it control. I want to control everything, but but I think it makes sense, right? When we get out of our head, we can enjoy things more. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. Hit the like button. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Have a beautiful day.